Podcast Season 4, Episode 3. Let's learn about the Saintly Seven, National Black Catholic History Month, Sunday, November 16, 2025. Hosted by Macbel Turfu, Bland Turfu, Leah Turfu, and Maya Turfu. Who are the Saintly Seven? Servant of God, Sister Thea Bowman, Venerable Henriette Delisle, Servant of God, Julia Greeley, Venerable Mother Mary Elizabeth Lange, Venerable Father Augustus Tolton, Venerable Pierre Toussaint, Servant of God, Friar Martin de Porres Maria Ward.
Venerable Mother Mary Elizabeth Lange, our sole wish is to do the will of God. Venerable Mother Mary Elizabeth Lange was born in Haiti. The exact year of her birth is unknown. During the Haitian Revolution, the Lange family escaped to Cuba, where Mother Lange was formally educated, and the family stayed in Cuba for several years. In the early 1800s, the family left Cuba and journeyed to the United States. The family moved along the East Coast, living in South Carolina, Virginia, finally settling in Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore was home to a large free black population. In 1818, Mother Lange recognized the need for schools in her community and opened and financed a school for black girls in her home. Father James Nicholas Juber heard of the work Mother Lange and her friend Mary Ballas and asked them to help the children of color at St. Mary's Seminary. Providence will provide. Deep in her soul, Mother Lange felt the call to fully devote her life to God. With the help of Father Jubar, Mother Lange and her three friends founded the first religious congregation of women of African descent in the United States. On July 2, 1829, Mother Lange and her three friends took their first vows as Oblate Sisters of Providence. Mother Lange served as the Oblate Sister of Providence First Superior General. Committed educators. In addition to teaching female students in their day school, the Oblate Sisters of Providence taught adults at their night school. During the Civil War, the sisters operated a night school and helped to nurse Baltimore's sick during several citywide epidemics. The Oblate Sisters of Providence opened schools throughout the United States and several foreign countries. Mother Lange and the Oblate Sisters of Providence are still educating and opening schools. In September of 2021, the Mother Mary Lange Catholic School opened in West Baltimore, Maryland. It was the first new Catholic school in Baltimore in early 60 years. And in September of 2025, the Oblate Sisters opened a middle school, St. Francis Academy, in East Baltimore. Oblate Sisters of Providence and St. Augustine School. The bond between the Oblate Sisters of Providence and St. Augustine School began in the late 1850s. Eliza Ann Cook, the first principal of Blessed Martin de Porres School, forerunner of St. Augustine School, was taught by the Oblate Sisters of Providence. Miss Cook operated the school division of girls of the school from 1858 until 1860. When the school closed due to the lack of students, Miss Cook operated the school out of her home for an additional year. When the school reopened in 1866, Sister Mary Serafine Knoll OSP served as principal of the girls' division from 1867 through 1874. When St. Augustine Catholic School reopened in 1908, Following 13 years of closure, the Oblate Sisters of Providence were chosen to lead the school. The Oblate Sisters of faithfully served the school and the church for over 90 years.
Venerable Father Augustus Tolton. Venerable Father Augustus Tolton was born on April 1, 1854 in Missouri. Born a slave, the Tolton family escaped to Quincy, Illinois in 1863. Raised a Catholic, Venerable Tolton attended a Catholic school despite objections from some member of his parish. Venerable Tolton felt the call to the priesthood at an early age. Sadly, no seminary in America would accept him. Finally, a seminary in Rome accepted him, and he was ordained a priest in Rome, Italy in 1886. Venerable Tolton thought he would be sent to do missionary work in Africa. However, he was assigned to minister to black Catholics in the United States. Venerable Tolton organized St. Joseph Catholic Church and school in his hometown. Sadly, he was met with opposition from parishioners and clergy alike. In 1889, he was transferred to Chicago, where he founded St. Monica Church for black Catholics. St. Monica's parish grew from 60 to over 800 parishioners. On July 6, 1897, Venerable Tolton collapsed on a Chicago street and died shortly afterwards. Good Father Gus, we say your name. The first Colored Catholic Congress was held on January 1, 1889, at St. Augustine Parish. Venerable Augustus Tolton celebrated Mass at our parish and was an active participant at the Congress. Venerable Pierre Toussaint. Venerable Pierre Toussaint was born a slave in Haiti. When his master's family left Haiti during the Haitian Revolution, he moved to New York City with the family. In 1807, the family freed Venerable Pierre Toussaint, and he established himself as a very successful hairdresser. He became one of the country's first black entrepreneurs. Venerable Toussaint became very wealthy, yet he did not keep his wealth to himself. Black schools, orphanages, priests in need benefited from his generosity. A champion of education, Venerable Toussaint was devoted to the Oblate Sisters of Providence and supported their efforts. When Venerable Toussaint's former owner's wife fell on hard times, he supported her financially until she died. Venerable Pierre Toussaint attended Mass daily. He was a major fundraiser for St. Patrick's Cathedral. He died on June 30, 1853. Venerable Toussaint is the only lay person buried in St. Patrick's Cathedral. I have enough for myself, but if I stop work, I have not enough for others. Venerable Pierre Toussaint.
Season 4, Episode 5. In our next episode, we will discuss the life of Servant of God Friar Martin de Porres Maria Ward. Thank you for your continued support.